Dr. Dianna Ferrus is best known for her poem dedicated to Sarah Baartman, I've Come to Take You Home. At her official provincial funeral in Worcester, she was taken to her final resting place, sent off by a guard of honor. Ferrus was well known politically, academically, and in cultural circles. But one of her most celebrated accolades was the impact she had on young minds around her.
She practiced her activism through sculpting young minds. She would check with the organizers everywhere if children could go with at events.
I stand here as a woman she helped to ground steadily. As a poet, as a writer, shaped into a thought leader. Sometimes gently, sometimes firmly, very firmly, but always honest.
Ferrus was an activist for marginalized groups. She had a deep connection with indigenous groups in the country, and it was her ode to Sarah Baartman which was the catalyst for the repatriation of Baartman's remains from France to South Africa. Baartman, a Khoi woman, was taken to France under false pretenses in the 19th century and put on display as part of a freak show. It was her poem which contributed to the return of Baartman's remains in 2002.
But she wrote this poem, this immortal poem. And for me that means that for all of the words of the politicians and of those in power, we have no faith in those words. The trust in those words have all been eroded by their lies and their mendacity and by the deeds and by their empty promises. And what she does is she brings back the worthiness of words.
Ferrus was part of the delegation that went to fetch Baartman, and her poem has been included in the legislation in both South Africa and France, which enabled the repatriation. Many paying tribute to her said it was her humanity that saw her demanding justice for the voiceless and the restoration of dignity.
Sarah Baartman was taken from us, her humanity was taken from us when she was taken to Europe and treated as a specimen. And then 200 years later, Dr. Dianna Ferrus came. And on her quest and working with government to bring Sarah Baartman back to South Africa, she brought humanity back.
For her contribution to the country, she was awarded an honorary doctorate by the University of Stellenbosch in 2022. Some of her works include a poem called My Name is February and an anthology called Convergences and a collection of short stories. She was well known for her work worldwide and was often called to speak at international events. Abra Barbia, SABC News, Worcester, Western Cape.